We're going to have a hearing with JAC on his request for funding for a defense expert.
Oh, Sarah got some kind of expert witness willing to lie for her? But it's going to cost you, is it? It's going to cost you some money, Sarah. Just check your right pocket. Oh, they don't let you have pockets? Oh. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Our girl Sarah Boone was back in court yesterday. We're gonna watch this and see what happened. You know, Sarah's been making it rain letters to the judge and everyone who can receive letters. You know, just making it rain on them with letters, harassing the ever-loving everything out of everyone. Okay, so let's see what happens. She finally makes it in here. You know, the last time she was in court, it's like she just wasn't serving the same type of energy that she was in those letters. You know what I'm saying? And so maybe let's see if maybe today she serves a little more of that same energy that she serves in them letters. You feel me?
I got this the other day. Well, I got it back yesterday from the other day. It was in that.
Sarah, your hair looks better. Your hair looks way better. It was looking very fried. I can see it is all grown out. You know, it had time to do so. Once again, we'll point out that you were not a natural blonde. Shocking.
Thing from Tim and this getting them. It was returned to me because none of these boxes were checked. Are they all? Is it applicable to everything there? Like all the boxes?
Well,
Made a little bit of eye contact there. What's up?
trial, pre-trial, entry, plea, sentencing.
State of Florida versus Sarah Boone, 2020 CF 2603. Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you shall give should be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Good morning, ma'am. Tell me your name and your date of birth.
Sarah Boone, 10-10-77.
All right, we're here for a status hearing on your case. Your case was set for pretrial conference.
Wait, 10-10-77? I know I just had a birthday. This heifer is only 1 year older than me. Sarah, what was you doing? How are you 1 year older than me? I'm 78. I was born in 78. This heifer is 1 year older than me. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's been rough. It's been rough. It's been a rough life, has it? Has it been a rough life, Sarah? Yes, it has.
Back on July 12th, but as I promised you, I was going to bring you over, so whatever the things that we normally discuss at pretrial would be discussed while you were present in the courtroom.
Okay.
Mr. Banquets, in court, you previously discussed an issue with getting JAC to pay your expert, I'm going to just paraphrase, for this battered spouse defense. All right.
Are we still doing that? Is we still doing that, Sarah?
Which now has been set for hearing.
Okay.
I want to say September the 18th is the first available time because they have to have, they require 20 days for hearing purposes, and we couldn't get on your docket before that date.
All right. So, Mr. Cacciatore, Ms. Boone's present. Mr. Banquets is asking to continue the case so that he can, we're going to have a hearing with JAC on his request for funding for a defense expert. Given my understanding of the case, that defense expert would be crucial to at least one defense that's going to be offered in case. And my understanding is you can't do anything until that expert actually is identified as a witness who's going to be called, correct?
That's correct.
She has been identified.
Understand, but it's not unknown at this point whether she's going to be called, and I assume since there's no agreement as to payment, potentially there's going to be an issue with the state deposing her at this point in time.
Correct.
So that's what I meant by he can't.
Oh, Sarah got somebody who's gonna, some kind of expert witness who's willing to lie for her? But it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you some money, Sarah? Just check your right pocket. Oh, they don't let you have pockets? Oh.
do anything
check your suitcase.
until you get to the bottom of what she's going to be paid and whether she's willing to formally accept the case. Is that a fair statement?
Semi-fair. She is formally willing to accept the case. The issue is the
They green.
hourly rate. JAC hasn't changed their hourly rate for this area of expertise for over 10 years.
So, Mr. Cacciatore, the request is to continue so that that issue can be resolved. Do you have any objection to that?
No, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to grant the request to continue under the circumstances. What's the hearing date that we're currently working with, Mr.
I want to
Brankley?
say September the 18th, Judge.
That sounds like what my JA told me as well. For control purposes, I'm going to set the case for my September 20th pretrial, October 2nd trial period, with the understanding that we can potentially address pretrial. And I understand that you're unlikely to tell me that you're ready to try this case on October 2nd, regardless of what happens to the 18th.
Okay.
But I just want to have the case scheduled close in time to the 18th, so we can address them at the same time.
Thank you, Judge.
All right.
Have a good
That
day.
is the order of the court. Ms. Boone, you'll be returned to the Orange County Jail while Mr. Banquet continues to prepare your defense. All right?
Judge Boone,
Thank you, Judge. Have a good week.
Hold on one second. Ms. Boone, I've addressed pretrial. I've brought you over.
Ooh, sassy. She just got here. Why are you being so mean to Sarah? I know I make a lot of jokes, but that's kind of messed up. It's like, look, I brought you over here. I addressed the pretrial. What do you want from me? It's like, you don't even know what she's going to say. Like, dang, she ain't said nothing yet. I mean, she's clearly in there losing her mind. She's writing letters to you constantly. Hear what she says, and maybe you won't get a letter tomorrow.
I'm going to give you a moment if you want to share something else with me, but that's what I needed to address today, and I've got other matters that I need to address in short order.
I know she must be so agitated. She's like, really? All I did was just raise my hand, and I just got yelled at. You just yelled at me for raising my fucking hand after I ain't said nothing. I waited months to come back in here. Finally get in here. I raised my hand, and I get yelled at. Heaven forbid I wanted to say something. Okay.
So,
I understand, and I'm grateful for your time. I had previously sent you a letter, and it has not been uploaded, but it was made an announcement to the courtroom during my pretrial that you do have it, and I was wondering why and if it will be uploaded, because I have another copy of it that I would like to hand deliver to you today.
I don't know why it has not been uploaded. I'll have to talk to my JA about that. If you want to give me another copy, that's fine.
Yes, please.
All right, go ahead and just tender it to one of the deputies. And actually, any objection if I just have the clerks scan it?
Sarah,
here
I'm
in
going to need for you to
open court?
stop doing that.
Yes,
Stop
please, and
tucking
do
your
I
chin
normally get a
down.
copy?
It's just getting worse.
I haven't gotten one. I'm sorry.
Well, it'll be filed in the case.
If it's uploaded, Judge, I can make a copy and take it to her.
Okay, all right,
Yes, please, if that would be okay, I would like to have that one uploaded. It's revised.
okay.
Poor Sarah.
And what I had directed my judicial assistant was to disclose this to the attorneys. Again, to a great extent, when I read the original, you've covered a great deal of ground that we've covered in open court on multiple occasions about the method and manner of communication. Having read the original letter, I did not believe there was any additional action that I needed to take, which is why I didn't take any action on that letter. All right? So to be filed, Ms. Boone will be returned to the Orange County Jail pending further order of the court.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And there she goes. I called it perfect, didn't I? Looking right at the camera, looking right sneaky like, you's a sneaky little thing, ain't you? Hey, remember what you said to Jorge when he was in the suitcase? That's how I felt. He was trapped in a suitcase and now you trapped in a cell. Sounds, like now you know how he felt. Sounds like that, Sarah. Sounds like that. Sarah waited forever to get back in here. And then just to come back in here and hand over some papers that she already knew he already had because he already addressed, as she said. And now she's going to go back to her cell and she's going to write some more letters about how unfair it was when she was in the courtroom. My lawyer won't come and see me every 3 hours. And this is unacceptable. I'm lonely. I'm lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. Oh, Sarah, there ain't no whole lot to say, huh? Nothing's really happening with you, Sarah. It will one day, eventually, once your lawyer goes ahead and just accepts the fact that he is indeed going to be the lawyer. So I think he's still hoping for the best. I was thinking about that earlier today, in fact, like how unfair it is for him that he's the one who wasn't able to get out of it. Like all the lawyers all the attorneys you had who somehow weaseled out of having to be your attorney. This is the one where the judge was like, no, nope, you're going to stay. It's like, shit, how unlucky. And he picked the one with a walker, the one who walks on a walker. Or he's the one he's going to force to stay. Poor thing indeed. Okay, talking about your attorney, not you. Just thought I'd share that. Thought it was funny that happened yesterday and I didn't know. But nothing really happened, so whatever. Okay, y'all behave, okay? Don't be a Sarah and don't look at cameras like this because this looks hella suspicious and they're going to use it against you in the court of law, okay? You're supposed to look innocent, okay? You're supposed to look innocent like this here, down here on the bottom here, okay? Just what I didn't really look innocent, but at least it didn't look like you were about to assault someone, okay? At least that, okay? Mama love you. Yes, she do, okay? Indeed, she do. Peace.